So one of the major questions that I've seen in the community since all this new Diamond Dynasty information has started to come out for MLB The Show 18 is, has the rating scale changed? We've seen in some of the promotional videos that guys are an 89 overall who are now at a diamond. We're not used to seeing that because in MLB The Show 17, 90 overall was the diamond cutoff, and in MLB The Show 16, 93 was the diamond cutoff. I did notice this in these developer videos, but I was a bit hesitant to talk about it because I didn't really want to go too deep into it if we hadn't had official confirmation that the rating scale had changed, because they keep saying that some of the ratings aren't final, they don't know if some guys will be tweaked or not, so I didn't really want to dive too deep into that and kind of give bad information, so I waited for an official announcement from the devs, and that's what we got today. The rating scale for MLB The Show 18 is going to officially be changing from MLB The Show 17. So if you take a look at the graphic that they put on the screen right here, 0 to 64 is now going to be a common, 65 to 74 is now going to be a bronze, 75 to 79 is going to be a silver, 80 to 84 is going to be gold, and of course 85 to 99 is going to be a diamond. Now I know that's going to jump out to a lot of people right off the bat as, wow, 85 to 99, there are going to be a lot of diamonds in this game. But that may not necessarily be the case. There will still, of course, be plenty of diamonds to choose from. It's not like they're taking diamonds out of the game or anything like that. But the new rating system has been weighted and scaled a specific way that players are going to go down with it. So I'm gonna let this video play where Steven, Luis, and Ramon are talking about this new rating scale system. It's a couple minutes long. Take a listen to it, kind of, you know, figure out what they're talking about, and then once that's done, I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this play.
Right, so let me start off by saying the new overall scale is only for DD, right? So offline will retain the 99 cap on attributes. This is just DD. And also, let's get this out of the way. If you look at the scale, well, now you can see that 85 is a diamond, whereas 90 used to be the diamond, right? But we didn't just make the players worse. That's not what we're doing. Right. What we're doing is we're showing the truly elite players, the difference between the truly elite players and everyone else, right? Yeah. That's what we're doing. The distribution of diamonds, gold, silvers, and bronzes remains the same, or relatively the same as last year, right? So if and we didn't expand just because the threshold is easier, right? An 85 now, it doesn't mean that there's more diamonds. So an 85 from last year is not an 85 this year. He's an 80 this year, and he'll be a gold this year. So that's what we did. We tried to keep the integrity the same, but show the truly elite players, right? So why? You know,
yeah, the big question is why.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why do we do this?
Yes. So we've been talking about 125 attributes for quite some time in the studio internally, and it always starts. The conversation starts with Tony Gwynn, right? He hit 394 one year. Ted Williams hit 400 another year, and the 99. The 99 contact doesn't do them justice. Nope. It's not enough, right? Just for context, a 330 average equates to a 99 contact, right?
So you're saying before, like in 17, we would max out Tony Gwynn, Mr. Padres contact to a 99, but it only got him to like basically a 330 average when you think about our gameplay and how everything works.
And it doesn't do him justice. You know, it doesn't do him justice. And so this year, adding Babe to the fold, we thought, okay, this is the year to do it. You know, this is when we're going to blow the cap off of attributes. Yeah. And so, obviously, with these 125 attributes come better overalls, which leads to the scaling down of the thresholds. Now, that's not the only thing we did. Right. Everyone knew that behind the scenes last year there were really strong 99s. And then really kind of not weak, but you know, not as strong 99s, right? You knew it.
I mean, didn't seem fair.
It didn't seem fair. But in game, all you see is that they're both 99s, right? So we graded on a curve from 90 to 99 this year.
So it kind of went.
Exactly. So the way to think about it is the difference between a 90 and a 99 is not the same as it's much bigger than the difference between an 80 and an 89, right? So what this is going to show is. We're going to move to Immortals in a little bit, but the Immortals are going to really shine through, and they're going to be just about the only 99 rated players in our game. Right. You know? We had a problem last year in 17 with so many 99s.
So you're saying Mike Trout's not a 99 anymore?
We can't get into live streams quite yet.
Tried to give you one, didn't work.
I think we can say he's not though, right?
He's not.
He won't be a 99.
He's not a 99.
Not a 99. But his Mike Trout's current day players, not a 99, which should tell you like
That's
this is still dramatic, but he's still, I think, the best rated live series player, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a couple things that stood out to me listening to Luis and Steven and Ramon talk about all that stuff. Number one, Mike Trout is not going to be a 99 at the start of MLB The Show 18. That should be a pretty big sign that the rating scale is going to be weighted down. If Mike Trout is not going to be a 99 overall, no live series player is going to be 99 overall. Like Altuve, Kershaw, Jansen, any of the big guys, they're not going to be 99s overall because of the way the rating scale works. The second thing that really stood out to me is the fact that they wanted to make legitimate 99s stand out from others. In MLB The Show 17, I've said this so many times, 99s were way too common and they were given out so much and so generously that there were some 99s that just weren't very good as opposed to the other really good ones. 99 Justin Verlander was way better than 99, Oral Hershiser. I think there was like 99 Joe Morgan, who's definitely not as good as 99 Andre Dawson. So with this new system, they are hoping that this will mean guys like the Immortals and the really, really big rewards at the end of the game are going to pretty much shine over everybody else. They want to make 99 stand out. They want them to be the prime cards that you want to go for. Now, I don't know how many 99s they're actually going to add into the game throughout the year. It's possible that Immortals might be the only 99s, I'm not totally sure. But all of these cards are going to be extremely good at the end of the year when you have them. So the next thing I want to show you guys is another clip from this stream where they're talking about rating comparisons from last year to this year. They talk about how the new overall system works, and they're talking about how the attribute cap with the levels going up to over 100 all the way up to 125. They're going to talk about that. They're going to show some cards from MLB The Show 17 and show how they will be in MLB The Show 18 and kind of go over the comparison. So once again, I'm going to let this clip play.
So this shows a great comparison between what we're talking about,
right.
17 to 18, right? So it's the same player, it's breakout Barry Larkin, and so it shows the concept of the 125 attributes and the overall really nicely. If you look at 17, he was getting capped in vision and in contact versus lefties, right?
Right.
He had a 98 contact versus lefties, but that's because we were doing a little curving last year too at the high end.
Right. So we're looking at contact versus lefty. That second column, I know it's a little small if you're watching this on your phone or a mobile device, and then kind of in the middle, the vision that says 99. We're just kind of zoning in on those two that he kind of hit a ceiling last year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we blew the top off,
right.
and now he can really shine through. And
right.
That 120 vision, he led the league in K rate that year, and that's what powers vision, right?
Right.
And so this really reflects him, his talents much better than what we've had in the past.
So we're looking at the real Barry Larkin that we'll see in this year's 2018 here?
Exactly.
These are final rating. Okay,
exactly.
So, but the interesting thing here, Luis, is that even though we increased the attributes for Larkin with our new overall threshold, we're seeing he went from a 92 overall in 17.
A few hits.
That's
on
the other
right,
point.
we see 89, right?
That's the other point I wanted to get to, right?
Yeah.
No one can say that the attributes on the left side are better than the ones on the right,
Right.
Right. And yet the overall is an 89 for 18. And that's not saying that the player got better, actually, but the overall system will allow us to show the difference between the 99s and everyone else.
I think that's going to be the common thing. Players got better and will play differently and probably have better results in our game this year with the new gameplay engine, all the physics that we fine-tuned again from the alpha to now. And that's what you're seeing here. His overall goes down. This is a better player than last year, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's look at a pitcher.
Yeah.
Very important pitcher.
Yeah. Craig Kimbrell. This is a familiar player for us. We talked about him on last year's pre-release DD stream as well. So he had one of the best seasons ever for a reliever, and he was obviously getting capped. Look at those 99s on the left, the K per 9 and hits per 9.
Yeah, he was hitting the ceiling.
He was, and so now blew the cap off, and now
he hits another ceiling.
Well, almost. Wait, so do we need 200?
Yeah,
200.
Kimbrell was that good though.
Right, yeah. He was amazing. Top right though.
What is that?
What do you see up there in the top right?
New. I see some new stuff. Pitch velocities.
That is individual pitch velocities, and you've never been able to see this in DD outside of gameplay of the game. So this year you can see it in the front end and player card, and I think that's a great change.
Definitely, Lance, JP,
Yes.
Credit to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Let me get back to work.
But so we're seeing here what Kimbrel averages 97 on his four seam. You see a little red, it's popping there. You know this guy throws some gas along with knuckle curve and two seam.
85 miles an hour knuckle curve.
Right, so you got the per nines working, you can see the pitch velocity, and these are his ratings that we'll see at some point in Diamond Dynasty, maybe not at launch, but these are the ones we'll stick with.
And again, he was a 99 last year, 97 this year, you know,
Right.
so it allows you to show
Better
to
card,
show the
better
difference
player.
in-
Better card, better player, different overall.
Different overall.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sweet.
So there you go. The biggest takeaway I get from that is pretty much that last phrase Ramon says. Better player, different overall. The specific card that you're looking at, the attributes on it have gotten better, but because of the new rating system, the overall is not as good as it would be. And honestly guys, if you really think about it, the overall rating on the top right of the card really doesn't mean as much as the actual attributes on the card itself. I guarantee you there's going to be gold cards that are going to be better and more used than some diamond cards in the game. There's going to be silvers that are going to be preferred over gold cards. There may be even silvers that are preferred over diamonds. So let me know what you guys think about this. Are you a fan of this new rating system? Do you think they should have just kept it the way they had it in MLB The Show 17? Do you think they made a mistake? Do you like it? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. Personally, I'm cool with it as long as it means that 99s are going to be extremely above and beyond everybody else, as they should be. If those are the best cards in the game, they should be the most used and the most coveted cards in all of Diamond Dynasty. Anyway guys, drop a like on the video if you did enjoy this. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the new MLB The Show 18 news and information. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.